These tyrants find it impossible to leave us all alone to get on with our own lives. We don't want them.
At her age, that's both impressive and depressing for the rest of us. She's already doing a better job than most politicians.
The chance of me becoming UK Prime Minister within the next 10 years is somewhere near 100%, because I'm one of the most well-known people on the planet who can self-fund, and everybody understands, even if you don't like me, I get things done. I will be the next UK Prime Minister. I guarantee that there is a timeline that everybody is going to live in. Every single person watching this video at some point in the future is going to watch me become the Prime Minister of the UK, and I will fix every single problem. The only thing you can rely on in European politics is the perma failure of our political class. None of these things are going to get better. Nothing is going to get fixed. Nothing is ever going to change. But this perma failure can work against them. Because as they fail to address issues and fail to take me seriously as a political candidate, on a long enough time frame, I will win. My promise to everyone at home is that I will deliver my manifesto instantly and efficiently. You can download the manifesto at votebruv.co.uk for free, and you will be able to see exactly how I intend to fix the UK.
I don't know, man. He is such a troll. I can't take him seriously. Desperate times calls for desperate measures, ladies and gentlemen. Jokes aside, with Elon Musk backing Andrew Che, I think the bruv Butchery could actually have a lasting impact.
With the stroke of my pen on day one, we're going to stop the transgender lunacy. And I will sign executive orders to end child sexual mutilation, get transgender out of the military and out of our elementary schools and middle schools and high school. And we will keep men out of women's sport. And that will likewise be done on day one. Should I do day one, day two, or day three? How about day one, right? Under the Trump administration, it will be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
Even the idea of basic biology and fair competition has to be enforced in the world that we live in today.
To gay Americans, tonight is this. You're free to marry who you want, if you want, without the government standing in your way. But that doesn't mean that boys get to compete with girls in girls' sports, or you do genital mutilation and chemical castration on our children.
Does this so-called gender-affirming butchery actually produce healthy outcomes?
Never. There is no such thing as a healthy transition, because you cannot actually become the opposite sex. No matter what drugs or what surgeries you get, it only makes you into a disfigured man or woman. These are distressed boys and girls who deserve better than this. And as it is right now, detransitioners are not acknowledged by the same medical systems, the same hospitals and doctors who hurt us in the first place. There aren't even any standards of care.
The whole process is a huge insult of God's creation, and it's just sad to see people push for a cause, the consequences of which they don't understand.
Trump country. Where are you from?
I'm from China.
Where are you from?
China.
Great.
Yeah.
So why do you guys like Trump?
Friendship, okay? Friendship. China, you guys, friendship. Trump's a tough man, okay?
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Enjoy New York.
I doubt the woke could ever influence Asian countries with their liberal propaganda.
I got a question.
There's still hope. Not playing.
Yeah.
Did you vote?
Oh, I was going to ask you the same thing.
Who did you vote for?
Who do you vote for?
I asked you first.
I voted blue. How about you?
Man.
You did for real?
Fuck out of here.
You want to see something?
Sure.
Give her a reason.
Can you give me a reason you voted blue?
Okay, so
they always fold.
I
they
believe
always
that,
fold, bro.
People who come into our country should have freedom and availability to be themselves and not have certain restraints against themselves.
Right.
Mm.
From what I've heard, Trump's America doesn't want me to look like this, so...
Mom doesn't want you to look like this. It's over, folks. It's over. They just announced that Donald Trump won Pennsylvania. And yeah, that's it. It's over. He's going to be the president again. And the amazing thing was, you're going to hear a lot of think pieces and, oh, it's this and analysis and, you know, people they look for to blame. But it's not looking like it's going to be close. So you're going to have to do a little bit better analysis than just scapegoating minorities and marginalized people, because it looks like she's going to lose by a decent margin. This isn't 2016 where he won by the skin of his teeth. He's actually winning this time. That blue wall, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania, she lost all 3. People are acting shocked. Did we not tell you that she was going to lose Michigan and Wisconsin? She literally sent Bill Clinton to go and shame Arab and Muslim voters in Michigan and Wisconsin the last couple days. She's been campaigning with Liz Cheney. But you know what I love? People already in my comments being like, you're the reason why Democrats lost. You're the reason why Kamala Harris lost. I hope you're happy. One thing to be sure of, you guys, and it's going to happen a lot, so buckle up. Just be prepared for it. Liberals are going to blame everyone except for themselves and the way they ran their campaign for this loss.
And we all see
they're going to blame everyone. They're going to
it.
blame the left. They're going to blame Jill Stein. They're going to blame Arabs. They're going to blame black men. They're going to blame everybody but themselves. At every turn, we've been fighting with liberals for months saying she's going to lose. If you guys keep running to the right, she's going to lose. Because why would anyone vote for Republican light when they can vote for a Republican? But you didn't listen. So he won. He will be president again. And you know what's fucked up? You know what's embarrassing? It doesn't even look like he's going to eke out a victory like he did in 2016. It looks like he's going to win by a decent margin, which means that there's going to need to be a lot of self-reflection. Because this is not looking like it's going to be a small win that you can just blame on Jill Stein across 2 swing states. This is a big win. So, but I know, there won't be any self-reflection. There won't be any No, there won't be. That's not what liberals do, okay?
This woman predicted this whole thing. Just look at the aftermath of the election. And right now, it's just hilarious watching it back.
Liberals will look at you with a straight face and say, yeah, if we could just jail Trump and get rid of MAGA and end the Electoral College and censor free speech and ban voter ID and stack the Supreme Court, then we could really save democracy.
Yeah, not all liberals, but it's always a liberal.
Would you guys prefer free college or free abortions?
Abortion.
Free abortions?
Yeah.
Top comment of this video says, I don't think they'll be in need of either. Yeah, that sums it up pretty well.
There's a new study that woke attitudes linked to anxiety and depressions and a lack of happiness. I'm not surprised. Not in the slightest.
Explaining to people how my brain works. I keep explaining to people how I need direct and honest communication, that I can't have inferred directions or any of that stuff because I won't get it. And I'm tired of just not feeling good enough. I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard.
Imagine just for a second that you really do believe that you are doing good, because I know these people do think that way, because I used to be one of them. Kind of, not to that degree. That everybody in your community is affirming what you believe and what you do, and you're still miserable. What happened to the queer joy that we were just talking about 10 seconds ago? Maybe, just maybe, when you grow into something that you're not, it sucks. But remember, you are in this community now. You have to stand by what they say, no matter if you believe it or not. If not, you will be outcast, bigoted, canceled, transphobic, deemed transphobic. And then you'll be miserable and have no friends and have no community.
She's speaking absolute facts. Anyone that adopts that woke mindset ends up like this.
You want to see somebody that responds to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody might understand their situation better. Is she strong enough to do this? Or, you couldn't carry my husband out of a fire, which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire.
Gotta go. Get her out. The audacity of her to say he got himself in the wrong place if she has to carry him out. Sweetheart, that is part of your job. I would be pissed if I worked at that fire department and she was in that position. She really just said that. What if on his way out, he slipped and broke his ankle? Or what if he was sleeping and a fire started and the beam fell on him as he was trying to get out? Or
That's
something
crazy.
fell on him and crippled him. There are a multitude of reasons why she might need to carry somebody out. But the smug response of, well, he got himself in the wrong position.
What she said right here is insane. That is like a doctor saying that it's not their job to save a patient because they got themselves ill in the first place. How crazy does that sound? She should, in all seriousness, be fired.
Who will win the 2024 election?
Kamala.
What makes you say Kamala?
I'm a childless cat lady, and we're pretty damn powerful.
I sense some sarcasm in there.
No.
No?
Incorrect. I am
Incorrect.
a childless cat lady, and there's many of us out there.
Okay.
And abortion rights matter. Kamala.
Okay. Those are all strong points, I would say. Liar! Are there any specific policies of Kamala that would make you vote for her?
Abortion rights.
Just abortion rights.
I am a one-issue voter, so the Democratic Party has always protected reproductive autonomy. I will always vote for the party who protects reproductive autonomy.
Turns out the childish cat lady demographic wasn't quite as unstoppable as promised. Guess her campaign ran out of...
Trump or Kamala?
Trump.
Trump. There you go. You, mother. Trump or Kamala Harris? Kamala.
Careful.
Wait, is this your daughter? She said Donald Trump. You say Kamala Harris.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, and that's pretty. That's
that works.
Does
Trump
that?
is better.
Right, she says Trump is better. Awesome. What makes you think Donald Trump's better?
I think if North Korea comes and they're trying to make us a war, I think Trump will scare them away.
Oh my gosh, this might be the smartest young lady I've ever met. That was amazing.
Respect to this mother for letting her child have a different opinion. We don't see that often.
This is the way. The political lawfare games are over. Play the clip.
Let me just say this to Big Tish James, the New York Attorney General. I dare you. I dare you to try to continue your lawfare against President Trump in his second term. Because listen here, sweetheart, we're not messing around this time.
Nope.
And we will put your fat ass in prison.
Put her big ass in prison.
Against rights. And I promise you that. So think long and hard before you want to violate President Trump's constitutional rights or any other American's constitutional rights.
Lock her big ass
it's
up.
not going to happen again.
That's right. Lock her big ass up. I really appreciate his bluntness and the strong stance of the statement because the American people have spoken. If you go up against our president, Donald J. Trump, with your lawfare games, you are going up against the 74 million people who voted for him. It is time for us to take a stance and stop bending over backwards trying to appease the left. It's time to take the gloves off. I'm really looking forward to the next 4 years of us putting these people in check.
Hi. I know you wanted to sit at this table, but we have reservations, so
Oh.
we're going to have to move you to a smaller table.
Okay.
Are you having lunch with us today? Okay. So I can move you over here, then the server will get you started in a few minutes.
Okay, are all of these taken?
Yeah, the bigger tables have to be open because we have a lot of reservations today.
Okay,
so I can
what
put you
time-
in a smaller they're all different times, so we're about to set up this section for a party that's coming in.
Oh, okay.
So
What
you want us
time
to-
do you think they'll come in? Just because it'll probably be pretty loud, I would imagine, right?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I just don't want to set up at a table if it's going to get loud in like 30 minutes. Maybe it'd
It'll
be...
be loud everywhere in the cafe.
Okay.
Yeah. But so, would you like to still sit and eat? Because I can move you over here.
Just so I know, like, when do you think like this will be popping, I guess? Because it's like
We're
empty
about
now,
to hit
so...
our lunch rush right now. And
Okay.
We have a lot of reservation. It's the holiday. People are on break, so we expect to be busy all day.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I can move you over here. It's probably going to be the quietest right now. But
Okay. I think I'll probably just leave.
Okay.
It's completely empty in here, by the way. Like, completely empty. Someone sat me here and I was like, can I take the bigger table? And they were like, yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty sure she just kicked me out because she didn't like me or something. Lots of reservations, they say. Lots of reservations. When are the reservations? Oh, I don't know when the reservations are, but you can't be here, basically. Do you want to move to, like, a small table that is bad lighting? And even though we already told you could sit at this table.
This guy obviously has the memory of a goldfish. From saying, I think I'll just leave, to claiming that he's being kicked out. I'd say his thought process is flawed, but he's clearly not having too many of those.
Summer has always been one of my favorite seasons. Grazing in a nearby meadow near the stream is one of my favorite pastimes. The euphoric nectar scent of the wildflower sends me into a whimsical haze. I love it. The world, the earth, is warm. I spend my days drifting away, wondering and exploring all of life's possibilities, curiosities, as well as possibilities. I am free. I am whimsy. All life is precious, if given the chance to explore all the possibilities. Who are you? Do you moo? I do.
Yeah, no words are needed in this one. I just wonder how many dogs have peed on that spot. Hopefully a lot.
Can I drain your nuts? I'm on the phone. Excuse me. Hi, do you have tequila, the little bottle of tequila?
This is sexual harassment. Imagine someone saying this to your grandfather. What a disgrace.
Let me ask you something. Do kids not get smacked no more? And like, that sounds crazy to say, but I was just in line at the grocery store getting a couple groceries for the house, and there was a little asshole in front of me with his mother waiting online scanning all this stuff. And you know how before you scan the stuff there's like gum and candies and a whole bunch of other shit on the fucking shelf in front of you? He wanted one of the candies, but the mother didn't want him to have the candy, and he looked at the mother and he said, I can have whatever I want. And he put it in the cart, and the mother just let it rock. My mother would have smacked me into next year if I ever did some shit like that. Would have pulled the fucking hair out of my head. Would have turned it into a chia pet. But we don't do that no more. We need to bring back the belt. Maybe I should put that on a shirt.
Yep.
Bring back the belt.
Yep. I agree.
Teach your kid a fucking lesson, man. You're gonna let him talk back to you like that? I almost smacked him for her. I almost did it for her.
High school, and most days of the week I come to school in stilettos. I get to stand at about 6'6", and the reason why is so I can create an explicitly queer space for all of my students. That way they know that this place is a place for them, by them, and because I never had one of those growing up. So, yeah.
Hey, quick question for you. Do you think if a female teacher came to school wearing stilettos every single day with the explicit intention of promoting heterosexual culture that she would, do we think she would keep her job or no? No, of course not, because there is a double standard here. And because you're a gay man, you just get what? A free pass to signal your sexual orientation to children on a daily basis? Those kids are going to school to learn, and that learning does not include who their teacher likes to sleep with. Just because you're gay does not give you special permission to behave this way in a classroom. Anyways, bragging online that you talk to children about sexual nonconformity is just giving it's giving groomer, you know what I'm saying?
It makes sense, doesn't it? If colored people don't want heterosexuality shoved down their throats, they should first live by the same rules.
If you graduate from high school, marry before having a child, and have that child after age 20, only 8% of the people who do so will be below the poverty level. Fail to do it in that sequence, and 79% will be below the poverty level.
Looks like skipping steps in the life's manual turns out to be an express ticket straight to the poverty line.
So I was just at Walmart, and cashier asked the guy in front of me if he would like a bag for 10 cents, and he was like, no, I can't wait for this new administration to do something about that. Obviously he's talking about Trump. And then the lady, like red hair, just liberal, still wearing a mask, goes and he just smiled, and then he looked back at me, and I'm like, full smile, I'm laughing, because make it more known that you hate Donald Trump by letting out the biggest sigh of just disappointment.
Abortion isn't health care. That's like saying is child care.
Oh, you're a monster.
I'm not a monster.
You are.
No, I'm standing up for the rights of little children.
Hell, you would burn it.
Listen, just because you've rejected the grace of God doesn't mean you can yell at people in public.
shit.
You're yelling at me because
I can't believe that this man puts himself through this every day and he still deals with it in a calm way.
Shit I've seen all day, bro. And you're talking why? It takes a lot of bravery to leave the house, something like that. That's all I'm saying. Bravery? What's there to be scared of here? It's just a bunch of betas. It will be green, but it will. That was pathetic. Over here trying to stir up some trouble, but you stole. Pathetic. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Keep your hands to yourself. Don't touch it. Pathetic. You're pathetic. You're just pathetic. You are pathetic. You're making yourself look like an idiot. And I hope you realize it. Yeah, because dressing a certain way determines my intelligence. Yeah, good one. Trying to spit on my shit. Absolutely disgusting. Are you like mentally ill? That is disgusting. That is your kind right there. Typical Democratic bullshit.
At this rate, the woke bar is not even low. It is underground. You know, after everything we've seen today, bad shampoo choices, human cows, and the bruv party potentially becoming a thing, I'm starting to think that the girl from the first clip might be our last hope. And that's enough brain rot for one day, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching.